What's up, good people? I'm your host, Barry Bondz. I got my co-host with me, Outside with Goldie, Pappy Black, Game Beats, and this is the Smoke Talk Podcast. What's going on?
Yeah.
What's the topic for the night, man?
Aggressive women and who wants them.
Oh man!
Now before we
who wants them?
That's
Nigga said who wants them?
now before we go ahead and dabble into this motherfucker, let me just explain what I mean by aggressive woman. I'm not talking about the woman that do the slick pretties. I'm not talking about the woman that'll stand down on a motherfucker when they get out of pocket. I'm talking about the woman that's trying to headline the situationship you in with them. The one that call you up and fuck you in the car and tell you to leave. Or I'm talking about the one that'll grab your fucking shirt collar up, talk to you a certain type of way. I don't want no woman having words with me like, a woman saying some shit like, yo, I'll fuck you up, or you a bitch ass nigga, or like when you talk with that type of banter, I'm done. I'm turned off. I don't give a fuck what you look like. A woman that just got too much smart mouth for her own good. The one that think that won't nothing happen when she pop shit to a nigga, then she come and get you and you end up shot. Them motherfuckers. The aggressive woman, the overly aggressive woman. Now I understand there's a whole bunch of ways where a woman could be aggressive, but I'm talking about them ones, and they ain't always in the hood. You got a lot of educated women that use the education for evil, try to down other people that don't achieve what they got, try to make themselves look bigger than everybody else. Them motherfuckers. Who wants them?
I don't like them. I don't like them. Don't want them. I don't
Nothing to do with them.
I don't want no woman that tells me she's an alpha. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
An inkling of despair. No, that emotion shit come when they deal with a specific dude that they just can't outdo. But you got some of these women out here that got these decent dudes, right? And they'll say some shit like that to them out of anger. I don't give a fuck if it's out of anger either. Say some shit like that to try to deprive this, try to put throw shit on the goddamn throne.
It's like being in a relationship and you don't feel like a man anymore. Motherfucker talk to you so bad or make you want to. You think that's where like sometimes domestic violence come from? Nigga can't take it, so you go up top on him.
Now, in that situation, I do believe that a vast majority of domestic situations comes from when a woman is too thorough, because they challenge you every fucking time they get mad, and they challenge you in ways where it would kind of fuck with your mentality and make you go a little harder.
So let me pose this question on the same topic. So, like B said just now, he said, you be in a relationship with a motherfucker and you don't feel like a man. So how does it get to a relationship? Was she like that already, or did she become that?
Usually they be like that already, but they pussyfoot their way into the situation. Like, when you fuck with them, they'll look at you like, all right, cool, you cool, I fuck with you. But you ain't know that this bitch grab you and scratch your face up when she get mad.
Oh, you ain't had no inkling of that shit.
You wouldn't know, you know what I mean? And
well, my view on that is like, look, man, I'm an avid believer in taking action on red flags. Like to me, them be red flags when a woman be like that. Like for me, anyway. Some guys is into that shit. Me personally, I would prefer a more reserved woman. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when a woman show me anything other than reserved, I normally get the fuck away from her, bro. Like, I'm not about to argue with you. I'm not about to fucking tell you what I ain't gonna take. I ain't about to do none of that shit. Cause that be the nigga biggest problem. Niggas be trying to change motherfuckers from what they are.
Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes the nigga just deal with the fact that that's the way she is. But
that too.
When a woman blacken a nigga eye, right?
Oh man.
When one punch a nigga in the eye or spit in his face or and then they be staying with him. We know what type of guys those are. Those are not very smart guys.
I agree with that 100%. But my point is, I'm telling you from my perspective what I look for. You know what I'm saying? So the first time I see that side of a woman, it'll be the last time I see it. You understand what I'm saying? There will never be another chance that she get to be like that with me. The first time is the last time. Aggressive women is in that way. I'm gonna get the fuck away from them.
Yeah, I don't want to have a conversation with them. I don't want to see them in church neither.
Right. Only two things gonna happen. You either gonna beat the shit out of her. Right. Or she gonna call the police on you. All that, she gonna talk all that fly shit, and then as soon as something happens, she gonna call the police on you, or she gonna beat your ass. One or the other.
Yeah, because there are some femininely aggressive women. They're the ones that they fit the bill, but when you in private with them, they fuck your whole shit up. Like they'll really go to the deep end.
They'll do shit in front of that nigga that they won't do in front of nobody else.
Yeah.
Like they'll wait till they're in private to show their ass. Yeah, it's a bunch of them too.
They got nicknames.
This is my 2 cents on that. I'm in agreement with you guys as well. Like I said, I'm not one for overly aggressive women in regards to, especially when it comes to the way that they speak or the way that they talk to you. Reason being with that is I think that we have run into a situation, and this is for our people, where I feel like sometimes our women are trained to attempt to demasculate, demasculate, or whatever verb, however you pronounce
demasculate.
it. Yeah, demasculate us by saying certain things like fool, as you said, calling you a bitch ass nigga, calling you a bitch, and all of that. And it stems from a level of entitlement first, because the thing about it is, not all, because as I always say, there's no such thing as all and every, but you have a lot of women that will do certain things because they have a sense of entitlement and they don't expect you to do or say anything because of a certain law, certain situation. So you'll have a woman that'll get in your face. You'll have a woman that call you a bitch, call you all of this stuff, put their hands on you and all of that, because we're not supposed to talk to them a certain type of way. We're not supposed to put our hands on them and things of that nature. So you have a certain amount, let me say that, of women that will do that. So
and they always wear double D's.
But you have to, like as Game said, you have to protect yourself.
They can fight.
Huh?
So you might be right.
We from the C Cup clan, man. C Cup clan, where we can understand.
I know some little ones.
Committee.
Yeah, that'll try to get busy with you too. But I think the reality of it is, and just to kind of summarize it, that overly aggressive shit, that I'm a mean bitch and all of that situation, like that shit ain't cute. I don't know who told women that was cute or that was what was up. And it may be some folks out there that's off that. That's perfectly fine. But at the end of the day, what it boils down to is you got to know what you like and what you don't like, and you can't get mad if somebody is not what you like. Because what happened a lot of times is you'll hear women say, "Oh, well, like B was saying that oh, I'm an alpha female, and you can't handle me as a man and all of this." At the end of the day, I don't want to deal with you. It ain't what I can and can't handle. I don't want to. Yeah. And because I don't want to, now it's a problem. oh,
Big
you just
facts.
you soft, or you can't handle me, or you ain't no man. You know what? I'll be all that shit that you talking about, but guess what? You not gonna be with me. So keep it moving. So
Right.
so that's the mindset that men
Let me-
gotta have versus falling into that trap that you're because most of the time men when we feel like we're challenged on our manhood on a situation, we got to prove a point that no shit, now fuck that, I ain't this woo woo woo. So at that point, what you have to understand, it's a trap. They say those things to get you to bite onto it, to end up trying to prove that this man that they're looking for. Because the funniest thing that trips me out all the time, you'll see on social media everywhere that a woman is going to tell you how to be a man or what a real man is. Last time I checked, ain't none of y'all females got balls or dicks. So you can't tell me or anybody else what a man is and what it ain't. Just because we not the man that you want, don't mean that we know less than whatever, whatnot. So at the end of the day, go find that go find that Simpson nigga that you want, and then be mad because he don't fit the bill. And
right,
like I said, and you jump out
and go find the Simpson nigga you want, and then cheat on him with me.
And then cheat on him with me. Exactly. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's going to be. Because one thing about it is, they'll tell you.
Let me share a small story real quick, real fast. Just,
hold on. Before you get to that, I want to say this one more thing, and I'm going to let you get to it. And it's a situation that you will hear most women tell you that, oh, I want this type of man, or this is the man that I'm looking for, or even, sometimes, even sometimes when you're raised by certain people, they'll tell you, you need to be this particular type of man. You want to do everything for this woman, give her everything and whoop whoop and all of this. And you're telling me how to be this type of man. But the man that you're telling me that I need to be like, or that you want, ain't the nigga laying in the bed with you, or ain't the nigga that you done had a kid with. So at the end of the day, be careful with this. They'll tell you that they want a certain type of man because it sounds good. Because again, it's based off what they feel. They want to feel a certain type of way. But at the end of the day, with what they want to feel like or what's perceived to you is not always what they want. So like Game said, that you gonna say you want this man to move by your every move and be all this and all of that. But at the end of the day, he's boring to you because he don't have enough of an edge. So then you gonna sit here, he gonna do everything for you, pay all your bills, make sure you straight, but you not happy because he ain't got enough of an edge. So what's gonna end up happening is you gonna end up cheating on him with a nigga like us. Exactly. And then there he be. But at the end of the day, was that what you really wanted? So don't fall into them traps that they're gonna give to you, because they're gonna say, or they're gonna try to challenge you to be what they want you to be, because they want to be in control at the end of the day.
They never know what the fuck they want. They want to be in control till it's time to be in control.
Yeah, I never understood why.
They want to be in control until there's time for responsibility that comes with that control.
Big facts. Go ahead, Fool.
Go ahead, Fool. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was one thing that I used to always struggle with trying to understand, and not for a long period of time. It's trying to understand how when in a relationship, there was always that couple that used to come over around Christmas, Thanksgiving, where everybody didn't like the girlfriend because the girlfriend, he probably was Uncle Bobby, Little Joseph, some one of them, and he just did every fucking thing she told him to do. And Mama didn't like it. Her face would cringe up. But just the simple fact of the matter that the woman is so aggressive that your relationship, you don't understand that she is wrong with how she do it. She'll blatantly embarrass you in front of your family because that's the shit that she gets to do at home. But
hey, go ahead, bro.
But small story. This is the first time that I realized I was with an overly aggressive woman and I didn't see the red flags. High school. And if she watching, that's dope. Well, we together. Everything seemed normal. I remember one time I was trying to get down there to get me some, man. I put on some skates, man, rolled down 18th Avenue on them skates, man. I ain't know how to stop them bitches. Them liners, them one-liner skates and shit.
That nigga was at the inline skates.
Yeah, I'm skiing down 18th Avenue with it, right? So I'm going over to the crib or whatever like that. So, That was our relationship. We was fucking with each other out of high school. Now, mind you, I didn't see this red flag. The first red flag was she asked me about the prom. Because the one I wanted to go with went with another, my homeboy. That's my nigga. And she went with him. So then she was like, yo, let's go to the prom together. And I was like, all right, cool. I ain't think about it then. Second red flag, I had drew her dress for her. She got it made and boom, that shit was dope. And, you know, she's a BBW. Shout out to BBWs, y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. Yeah. We goes to the shit, and then the limo shit got fucked up. The agreement with the limousine, so the limousine's not coming. So my cousin, his mom's like, yo, just take my car, little Civic or whatever. So boom, I'm like, all right, cool. Now I would never ask to use her car because I respect her and love her so much. She like a second mother to me. But they wanted us to go to the prom. We jump in the car, boom, she getting a passenger seat. We lean the seats back like little people do, and then we sped off. The prom was a little bit down the road. I'm on 287. We about to pull up to the shit. She goes, can I drive? And I fucking let her. This motherfucker pulled me up to the prom in my
She pulled you up to the prom in the Civic.
Yeah.
So when I tell you after that, it was an abusive relationship, you would be surprised.
You should
That
have
was
known.
the flag. That was the red flag you missed.
I missed the hell out of it.
He mentioned three.
Out of both of them.
He mentioned 3 red flags.
Word.
He mentioned
Didn't
3.
even occur.
What was the other two? What was the other two?
It was the one when she.
Well, let me see if I'm right. Let me see if I'm right.
Okay.
It was the one where she asked him to the prom, right?
Okay, that's one. Okay,
that's one.
The
other one was
he's supposed to ask her. So okay, go ahead.
Right. She was aggressive on that. She shot her shot. That's number one. The second one was when God damn it, I lost it. What was the second one, fool?
The second one was when I drew her dress and she went and got it made. She went and got the dress made. I drew a picture because, you know.
Right, you drew the dress and she went and got the shit done. She took it to the tailor.
Right.
The seamstress.
And it looked good. It looked good. And plus she did hair and all that shit like that. So she was bombed out. You know what I mean? She was
That's a flag? That's a flag? That's a flag?
No. But in the realm of the fact that
she ain't let him take care of it, bro.
She ain't let me, you know what I mean? Because she was trying to get the dress done. I was like, yo.
And then the icing on the cake was when she pulled you up to the.
Let me drive.
Hey, bro, we literally pulled over on the highway right by the fucking golf resort.
And
she jumped seats in the front, took her shoes off. And
that's all. That's the only flag to me. The other two I don't consider red flags.
Yeah. I wouldn't notice the other two,
bro. Nah, because I'm gonna tell you why the first one was a red flag. Because when she asked him to the prom, it set the stage for the other ones. It set the stage.
She was in charge. Like
she was in charge.
Yeah, I get it.
She was in charge. And then what he did?
I get that one a 0.5.
Then he motherfucker said, then she said, look, let me pull up.
Now that's the flag. That last one is the flag.
He said she pulled me up to the prom. You got out and opened your door. Right? Fool.
Who the froze
on us, man.
Hey yo.
Fool.
Hey
yo.
Fool.
Nah, he back.
She got out and opened your door.
Nah, but
you went too
she
far.
Was in the driver's seat. I got in the driver's seat.
All right, look when she pulled up.
She wanted everybody to see her driving. She wanted to be the showstopper.
Right, this high school. You know what I mean? She wanted to pull up.
And then, like, all right, she had no intentions of. She just wanted to make it to the prom at this point. Mm-hmm. And when she got to the prom, she didn't want to be by herself. So she picked the second flyest nigga in the school. Now, mind you, I didn't know when I was in high school that I was popular. I was a V-neck sweater nigga. I was the bifocal nigga. But I did shit the North way. You know what I mean? So I wasn't even interested in her. Matter of fact, I wasn't even kicking it with her. She just pulled up. We ended up going together off of that shit. So I kind of let her create the narrative of us being
a smoke talk ping question. Did you score at the end of the night?
Yeah. Blood and all, but check it out, right?
What?
Nigga said blood and all.
Oh, high fiving you. Oh, wait a minute, bro.
No. That's a different type. You know that's the cherry. Cause you said that was high.
Yeah.
That was cherry pop.
Yeah.
Yo, but also go ahead, guy.
No, go ahead, because I'm gonna ask another question after you done.
Go ahead and ask your question because I'm gonna do a spin because I got a story too that Barry's involved in when it comes to that.
Now that I think about
it, guys, tell your story.
Motherfucker G'd me the whole trip, bro. And then it was a situation where when we was down the road, me and my cousin, we did a double date with his girl and my girl at the time.
Girl from the prom.
Yeah, from the prom. And my girl was like, all right, cool. Boom. We gonna watch this movie. Me and cuz like, cool. We gonna go get some Coopers and then we gonna come back. They're like, yeah, get the Coopers. We put the sauce on it. So we jump in the car. This nigga takes a detour. We get back like an hour late, right? We walk up in there, the food all cold and everything. We walk up in his house and she's sitting there just looking. She gets up and tees off on me, bro. Motherfucker hooked off on me, right? Yeah. Come to find out, and you
had a DV, domestic violence,
bro. And from high school to college was some terrible times, right? Because I don't hit women, but what I don't understand is what do they expect me to do when they hit me? You feel me?
Nothing. I can tell you that.
Yeah, they don't expect you to do nothing.
They expect you to take it.
My mama said,
take it like a man.
My mama said, if anybody hit you, you hit them back. She ain't say if a man hit you back. She said, if anybody hit you,
so I was aware
you hit them back.
So hindsight,
but look.
Oh, go ahead. Hindsight 2024, you realized that she was aggressive. Like later on.
Yeah, she was one of those aggressive women. Yeah. And I took a passive approach because she was a woman, not realizing she was trying to be aggressive or overly aggressive as the woman. So I found out when she was saying at the time, she was like, I was pregnant or whatever, but I was on my way to college. So she was mad that's just what she said. She was mad that I was leaving. So you lied about being pregnant because I was leaving. She was like, nah, I am pregnant or whatever. So she supposedly went and got a miscarriage or whatever.
That motherfucker had problems.
But after that, motherfucker like, yo, I want you back in my life, like that. And, me being a young motherfucker, there's more pussy. All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and fuck with her again. And we got into it upstairs in the apartment while her father, her brothers, and everybody. It seemed like when it's a bunch of motherfuckers around, they get tougher.
She showed that ass.
Mm-hmm. So I got the fuck out of there. Now, mind you, I goes to college. And the person that I meet in there that I'm cool with was tomboyish type motherfucker. She didn't come up. She didn't strike me as a person that liked women. She just was more familiar with being around men, which is something that I would not tolerate these days because if that's your surroundings, then it's not for me. But
don't pass me the 40, please.
You feel me? Like, so, man, that motherfucker was kicking it and things were cool, and then she ended up cheating on me in college. But I realized
this is a rough story right here.
Yeah, but I learned.
God damn.
I'm better now. I understand how people think now.
But this nigga said don't pass me 40.
So when
take the 40 from your woman.
Did that shit. When she did that shit at college and she cheated on me with the older dude or whatever like that, that's when I went into a frenzy. And emotional depression and all that bullshit. And then I found my way out of it. But them red flags, I was missing them bad boys. I didn't realize that I thought it was just feminine emotion. You know what I mean? But I didn't realize what it was doing to me. Some of the decisions that I made was based on some of the shit that they was doing to me. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that because I was dealing with the motherfuckers, as a man, I'm supposed to make the shit work. Now I see how naive that shit is.
Right. And that's the mistake, fool, that we all made because that's the way that we were taught and trained. We were taught and trained that when, the men are emotional and you're going to have to expect or prepare them to actually react in an emotional way when things don't go their way, and you're supposed to be there to support them. You're supposed to be there to allow that.
But how about find somebody that already is in a state of mind where you can
would have known that in high school.
Nah, but
number one, at the age, like, Game said it specifically, at the age that you were, you wouldn't have known.
Nobody think about it. Nobody think about it.
And what I'm saying? And also, let me say this: I tell people all the time, like a young man or young adolescent boy, he always starts off pure. The first one be able to get away with murder.
Murder
is after that first one.
That's the turning point.
That's what flip it because
hold on, it don't always flip it though, gang.
Well, no, it don't. But for when it do click to the ones that it do click to, you go in pure, you do it the way they told you. You think it's the fairy tale from TV. So
why do you do it that way? Because
that's the way you was groomed to do it.
Most of us were groomed by whom?
By women. So check it.
Exactly.
So check it. You go in pure, and you go above and beyond to be pure, and then that motherfucker flip that shit on you, and then it be like, look, now that can't happen no more. Like, hopefully you snap out that shit, and that's what turned the nigga into a monster. But that first one, always get that off because you start off pure. You know what I'm saying? They corrupt us, and once we get corrupted, it's hard to find the virus, bro. Like that computer dead after that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's funny because you'll hear women say, "Why is it that when one person break y'all's heart, y'all just go into straight savage mode?" Because the reason behind that is exactly what Game said. When we come into a situation, we have been trained a certain type of way, and we come in pure. We come in with all good and great intentions, but you end up having that one. Every nigga has gone through it. That one that breaks you down. Now, once she breaks you down, that shit can go two ways. It either is going to put you on a path of Simpson, or it's going to put you on a path of savagery.
Well, you know, this one thing that I wanted to put in there as well. When men open up to a woman, they kind of leave themselves at a higher vulnerable stature than when a woman does it. See, now when a woman is emotional with a man, they let a lot of shit go too, and it probably can get crazy because men be wilding. But when a man opens up, trust be everything, loyalty be everything. So when you don't project that expectation towards that man, the next woman is gonna get the treatment until she proves otherwise. She's guilty until proven innocent.
I think it's natural on both sides, folks, but you are 100% correct.
Yeah, it can be. But with a man, though, like we're unforgiving if they cheat on us, but they give us a second chance if we cheat on them.
That's because we love different, bro.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
We love different than them. They love.
That's my argument.
Right. They love different. It's absolutely different.
That's accurate.
So when we open up, it be meaning it when we finally open up, or we really, really care about a woman, we give them everything.
You know why?
That'd be too much, but we still do it because of the simple fact of the matter that that's the person we need. We need somebody to resemble what we've grown up with, which is mama and her loyalty, or your auntie or whoever. When a woman betrays you after you open up,
right,
and you gotta lock down.
But
you know why though? Do you know why that we do that? is because it takes longer for us to get to that state versus generally women come into situations leading or feeling. The feel portion of it is what drives them. So they come in open. We don't come into situations like that. We come in shut and locked in.
The fuck up these days.
Get what I'm saying?
Right.
So think about it. So when something is extremely guarded, and you think about anything, this could be person, this could be treasure, this could be anything. The highest level of security in anything of any value starts off on the outside of it, and it becomes less secure once you get into it. Think about anything you can think of. The further you get to whatever that prize is, the less secure it is, because the whole objective is to keep you out of this particular area completely. So that's the same way that we think as men, because we think logically first. So with us thinking logically first, we're trying to analyze how many possible ways I can prevent shit from happening or prevent from being in this state. So we're going to put all the bars, all the barriers up, because that's the way we think. Women most of the time think or move with emotion and feel first. They want to feel a certain type of way when they're with you, or they want to feel a certain type of way. So in order for them to get that feeling that they want, they have to come into the situation already open. Because if you're not already open into it, you're not going to get that feel that you want.
Right.
So that's what game means by us loving different. That's the reason why we take things differently, because as men, we already are out here guarded, because when it comes to the world itself, women are more protected, handled with white gloves. They're more of something that
delicate.
You're delicate. Thank you. With men, it's figure it out. We basically thrown more or less out to the wolves like, shit, you got to figure that shit out, my nigga.
Not these aggressive motherfuckers. These aggressive motherfuckers.
I'm talking about from the start of it building up to that. Now, at this particular point now, and actually it's funny because this was something that the quote unquote He-Man woman hater Kevin Samuels actually came in and started the topic with, was in regards to why do we think that the modern woman is so angry, or as you said, aggressive. And when you start thinking about that, going to what you said, I think it's a different mindset now because of going back to the topic that you was talking about, food. They are coming in with, I done dealt with all this bullshit before. I'm not going to allow this bullshit to come anymore. And now, you know what I'm saying, this big feminist movement now the shift of power is going to women now. So now with them having that power, they're coming in a different type of light in most situations. Again, there's no such thing as every and all. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true. That's true.
But now go ahead.
No, I was about to say, and imagine this. You get with that first one, and then you go in pure, you do everything the way you was taught to do it, and then you still get the shit done to you. So what's the point of being pure again? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
What's the point of being pure again? Why would I set myself up for that shit again?
But you know why? You know why? You know why most people think this way is because when you are taught something time after time, years over years, it's hard to accept what you was told all these years was wrong.
Oh yeah, it's easy to learn. It's hard to unlearn.
It's hard to unlearn that situation.
It's hard to unlearn.
That's the issue that a lot of people run into, because going back to what you said, once you realize, and the thing about it is, we were taught to put women on this pedestal. You need to do all of these things. But once you start going through life, you realize there's different types of women.
Ain't that fucked up?
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So
you're
thinking just women as a whole need to be treated treated and on this type of level. But women is not a holistic thing. There's not just one type of woman.
Yeah, that's fact.
So at this point now, you got to untrain yourself on what you were told all of these years. This is how you're supposed to do it. And 9 times out of 10, you were told this by somebody you trust.
Right.
Because you actually believed it and you followed it.
Mm-hmm.
But then once you realize the game, it's like, shit, my nigga, this actually is a game.
Mm-hmm.
And once you train your mind to know that at this particular point, if you are a man that got his shit together, you are the prize, you the catch, you the king. At the end of the king is at the top. So you got to treat yourself accordingly.
Right. If you don't, they won't.
If you don't show gang, you hit it on the nail. If you don't show yourself in that light, how the fuck you expect them to actually look at you in that light?
I have a question. So where do you think, like, from the women, like from perspective, what's your opinion on where do you think this aggression comes from? This alpha female like personality. Where do you think it comes from?
I'm gonna let game go first.
I say it's a myriad of things. First, it comes from a little girl. A lot of these women didn't have daddies, or their daddies wasn't shit. So they come up with a fucked up perception of what a man is supposed to be. They come up in a house where their mama ran shit. So when they get outside, they think they're supposed to run shit. The other thing is women are more financially up than
Secure.
they've ever been.
Than they've ever been.
Than they've ever been in
more
history.
Education too.
That too. You know, there was a time in the 70s and 80s where a woman needed a man. You know what I mean? They could survive without one, but they was better off with one. So they took more than they would have to take today from a man. Mm-hmm. So the dynamic done changed. Now, if you notice, the women that you know that have fathers and they look at their father like a good father, they are totally different from a woman that grew up with her mama just raising her, getting game from women.
Plus, they're watching what mama do too.
And right, well, mama's single, and bro, most times those women end up single in their later years. You understand what I'm saying? Because ain't no man worth being with going do everything he's supposed to do as a man and take that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's something different out here that I could be doing than I already go out here. I do the provider thing. I do the protection thing. I take care of the motherfucking kids. I do all the things that I'm supposed to do, and I still got to put up with your shit.
Well, she get it from her mama. She get it from her daddy. That motherfucker was like you said, wasn't shit. Probably touched them, all type of shit that could possibly happen in situations with young women. A lot of bullying and bad experiences in school. You got everybody hooting and hollering at them every 5 fucking seconds. They move around and walk every day because they might be.
But look, the women that have a strong male figure in their life, they take the hooting and hollering different.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, like first question, Barry was saying what makes them the way that that aggressiveness and all that shit comes from bad experiences.
It comes from bitterness.
Well, you become bitter because of something. That's a cause and effect situation. You're not born bitter. You know what I'm saying? You learn behavior, and then it evolves into whatever. Everything turns from a match to a flame, a piece of wood spark into a lightning strike into a fucking forest fire. When it happens to a woman, because they've never been as prominent as men have been. Men have taken over now.
Until now.
Right.
Until, yeah.
Now women being in the position they're in, I'm going to say that they still are elegant as the women that before the time. They're elegant. Some of them carry that shit. They're just a little bit more aware of what's going on when it comes down to how men are, what they want. We
they think
wasn't
they're
talking
aware.
about it's like that. Now today, giving head is a given or not, or you ain't even fucking with the person. Like them saying, yeah, I remember when we was trying to get with a girl and you ain't do nothing but get your fingers soggy. Now a motherfucker it can't wait for you to allow them to give you head. Like it's a whole game changer, but it comes with a toll. It comes with a sense of when they allow you in. But first, you can be an aggressive woman in an aspect of getting to know somebody so that they don't think that you're not smart and you can get over on them. They will be aggressive in that manner. I'm talking about the one that won't never let you forget it. The motherfucker that gotta remind you that they'll put their hands on you if you say something or do something like that. That type of shit is just
yeah. No, I don't deal with that at all.
I think
that's how they get that way. They get that way because of them experiences that they carry.
All right, so look. Let's end this podcast off right. We got about 20 minutes left.
Hold on. Let me answer. Let me answer Bonds' question because I didn't.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
So there's different levels and there's different types of aggression when it comes to women. Big. So when you ask where it comes from, it can come from a couple of different things. Kind of speaking to what Game said, I actually don't think it's more or less the dynamic that they have with their father. I think it's what they observe in regards to the way that their mothers actually react to their fathers, because that's basically an image of them seeing how they're supposed to address or act in that situation. So I think that plays a major role. So again, like you said, if the mother wears the pants in the family, then that's the way that the daughter.
That's what she's gonna go outside with.
That's what she's gonna go outside and do. So, like I said, she may have a great relationship with her father. You know what I'm saying? But yet, that's
right. But if he ain't, But that's what I meant when I said he ain't shit. That's what I meant.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But and I think the other thing too with it is another reason why I personally think, like I said before, when we get on here and start going crazy, this is just our opinions. It's not saying that this is fact, but. You know, because they'll be quick to go off. Go off against. Oh, well,
if y'all jump in the comments now, we're gonna have a problem because y'all motherfuckers wasn't doing it before. We're gonna get on y'all ass here.
Right. So the other thing I think too is what we didn't mention is social media, and the reason why I think social media plays a big role into it is because now the fact of the matter is women. And this is one of the reasons why women normally don't approach men is because women are afraid of rejection and women do not like competition, because when it comes to competition, it actually puts them on an unrealistic level of where they may think in their minds that they are and make it realistic.
But so that's a part of their whole shit. Everything right. They do
but listen to me though. Listen to the way I'll bring this back into the point though. So when us as men see a certain type of woman, body-wise, face-wise, hair-wise, and we're giving that woman attention because we think that she is attractive. Oh, this particular person, all these men like the way her body looks, likes the way that she looks, right? So now if that woman doesn't have that same type of body, the same type of hair, the same type of this and that, they're not getting that same type of attention that this other woman is getting, regardless of what type of attention is, because all attention ain't good attention. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes women get in their mind because men are giving a certain woman attention, that means that we think that person is, better than them. Because you'll hear, oh, well, the hoes are winning now. All niggas want is hoes. The hoes are winning. Why? Because of the attention that they're getting. So you have a lot of women that may be upset behind the fact that men are not as attractive to their particular body frames that they may have, or it may be a situation where they may feel like they don't look like this, and they're trying to go through all of these things to change their bodies up to look like, what the quote unquote what they think the quote unquote man is also, wanted. So I think a lot of that too plays a role into them being aggressive. And then the last one is, like I said, there's another type of aggressive too, is because let's keep it real. The ratio of men to women is 10-1. So unless you want to be out here by yourself, you may have to be a little bit more aggressive to try to get something, to try to get a man, you know what I'm saying? If that's what you want, because again, you got a lot of women out here that feel that they don't need one or don't want one. But if you want one,
you're gonna have to come with some power, which I was gonna speak to when me and B went to Atlanta the first time I actually had a woman buy me drinks all night, nigga. That was the craziest shit ever because it's never been that dynamic.
That shit like that shit almost was a buzzkill,
bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, it threw me off for a minute, bro, because it was like, if you're not used to that, that's that Atlanta shit. But if you're not used to it,
now,
bro, yeah, at first it was like,
now,
whoa.
Back then, I'm like, all right, what the fuck you?
Yeah, now it's cool because, we done got to that point now because you got more women that are more aggressive in regards to telling you what they want, trying to get at you. But B, that was what, like 2006, 7 or something like that. It was like, whoa.
I think that I think sometimes when it's verbal abuse, it's like deep down issues, something they might be going through or something.
Yeah, it's repetitive from what they used to. Yep.
You know what I mean? And I don't know where it comes from or like how far. Like, all right, so real quick, I know time is running out. I don't know what we're gauging, but do they? All right, so can you change them?
No. Don't even try.
No. And it's that simple. It ain't even nothing to explain about that. No.
Yeah. I'm just asking. I'm asking for the viewers. These are questions that the viewers might,
No, you cannot. But look, I got a question before we take this out. We got a few more minutes.
Come on.
Where do we stand on sexually aggressive women?
Oh man, keep on talking that talk, spitting that spit, ladies. That shit is all right for because it changes the dynamics of the bedroom. It changes the dynamics of your moonlighting. Your
so what are we talking about? We talk about initiation.
The sexually aggressive woman.
So look, I'm gonna tell my little story since everybody else got a little story in. So God bless the dead, man. Castro was alive. He had his peoples come over, right? And she had a friend with her. The friend was for me, right? So I was like, cool, tell them come over. So they come over, and Castro already know the one he dealing with. So, they go to the room, they doing what they do. The one that came for me, she just came in the back because Castro let them in. She just came in the back, walked in the room. She's like, how you doing? My name is such and such. I hope you don't mind. I like to sleep naked. Just took her clothes off. Jumped in the bed with me. You feel me? Now, in my mind, I'm like, all right, this is exactly what the fuck I wanted, right? But then it was like, I felt a little cheated because no, I'm gonna tell you why.
I know where you going with this.
Because we used to working for every piece we get. You understand what I'm saying? So when it came that
free steak, bro. Never.
When it came that easy, it threw me off. You know what I mean? I wasn't operating at an optimum level. You understand what I'm saying?
Fuck with your dingling. That shit fuck with your dingling.
Yeah.
Like
hey, bro.
Niggas don't jump up for shit like that. We don't want that.
Bro, my man wouldn't move, bro. This motherfucker doing that.
It wasn't interesting, bro.
This motherfucker, and I ain't gonna front. This motherfucker was alright. You hear me? This motherfucker was alright. Bro, it threw me for the loop, right? My man wouldn't move, right? She doing anything. She's sucking that shit, anything.
She's
right?
Still moist, numb.
I had to, it took,
elbow macaroni.
Bro, it took for her. She got up, right?
That was crazy.
Look, she trying to get this nigga up. She trying to get this nigga up and everything, right? The motherfucker gets up, comes out the room and goes in the other room, disturbs them like, yo, word is born, man. This nigga dick broke, man. I can't fuck with this nigga. Why you bring me over here, right? So now I'm offended. You understand what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Now I'm offended, right?
I'm offended too, right now.
So look, she come back in the room and now she wasn't really with it. I had to convince her to be with it. And that's when my shit worked. You understand what I'm saying? When I had to put the work in to get it.
It was a challenge.
It was
that was not a challenge. She stole.
No. So check it. I
Cheated.
go in, right? So after we finished, she got up. She came back. She got up. She went in that other room with them, and she was like, "Yo, all that shit, cat." She was like, "This gonna be my nigga right here. I fucks with him. That nigga did what he's." But when it was just that easy, I couldn't do nothing with it, bro. Cause we used to working for it. You know what I'm saying? That shit fucked my mind up.
If it's that easy,
Word. So where y'all stand with the sexually aggressive women?
Yeah, no, the sexual aggression is definitely play by play because it's not like, all right, cool, a motherfucker grabbing you up. Nah, they might hold you a little tighter. They might bust it open a little wider. They might, No,
I mean from the standpoint.
You talking about initiation?
Right. I'm talking about from a standpoint where that shit, like what happened to me. Motherfucker never seen me a day in her life. Came in my room, introduced herself. How you doing? My name's such and such. I hope you don't mind us sleep naked. And the bitch got naked.
Right, but all right, cool. All right, I feel you on this one. Let me just try to. All right, cool. Because it doesn't necessarily mean that she is the aggressive type that I was talking about. Her approach on sex was aggressive, but I
said
was
sexually aggressive.
No, I'm not disagreeing.
Right, but
there's
two different forms of that.
I'm explaining.
Okay,
I'm explaining what I'm about to tell you.
Good.
In my eyes, she still is the aggressive woman I'm talking about because she came over to get some dick, and that threw you off. You thought you was getting some pussy, but she ended up coming to get some dick, and that shit kind of.
Hey, bro.
It don't go that way.
Hey, look. Hey, bro, watch this.
When it do, you're used to it. When you fucking with a motherfucker and you fucked them already, they be like, "Yo, where's Bond? I need some dick." All right, that's different because I already banged it up. I beat it up on site.
Check it out, though, bro. So look, check it out. After that first time, right?
Right.
We exchanged numbers or whatever, right? So she started doing this, bro. Motherfucker call me 2:30 in the morning. You up? Yeah, I'm up. Look, check it.
You
check
up now?
Yeah, I'm up. Yeah, I'm up. What's up?
Motherfucker.
Look,
yeah, that nigga was sleep.
No, I was up. You know me, I'm up. 2 o'clock, I'm up. Shit. But look, she called me, yo, you up? Yeah, I'm up. What's going on? Man, I'm just leaving the club, man. I'm about to pull up over there.
That's different.
I'm like, all right. Motherfucker pull up, come in, do the same shit, slam jam, right? Look, motherfucker slam jam. We finish, motherfucker call a cab and go. Like, bro, I got a whole car set up. Bitch wouldn't even ask me to take her home, bro. Bitch would just leave. She wouldn't lay up. None of that shit, bro. She would come over, slam. I just felt so
Hey, look.
used.
Hey, look. He was fucking for sport.
He was holding his crew neck like,
hey, look. Hey, Gabe, he was fucking for sport.
Word.
He
was Hey, bro, the motherfucker used to call me when she was leaving the club, like, yo, I'm about to pull up. And then leave.
That sexual aggressiveness comes
she was
conquering the situation.
She was pushing the
situation.
But look,
once you conquer the situation, it was natural because once you conquer the situation, you back in place.
But I ain't gonna front.
She did the first time, that shit threw you off.
But yeah, it threw me off. I was able to perform after that, but after that,
you conquered the situation.
Yeah, but I was still. It still made me uncomfortable because she was doing me like I was doing the motherfuckers. I was. You understand what I'm saying? Usually, motherfuckers get out the club too. Yo, you up? I'm about to pull up. You got something to eat over there? Da da da. This motherfucker was doing that to me.
Look, she jumped in a cab. She bought a cab. She bought a cab and didn't even need your ride. That means that she wasn't the type of motherfucker to hit you. She like, listen, I'll leave if we argue. Know what I mean? That different.
I thought this shit was cool, but I was never fully comfortable with that shit because of it felt like the motherfucker was bitching me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like it made me feel weird.
Shit.
It was cool, yo. She was
aggressive.
She was a dope girl.
Motherfuckers that's sexually like that, but because it's you, they won't do you like that. But they'll do it to another motherfucker.
But bro, this
Like-
one,
like
no,
that-
I
that-
was the other motherfucker. That's what I'm telling you.
Right. So then,
She was doing me like that, nigga.
but that's sexual aggressiveness. That's,
now, mind you, I was like
treaty.
20. I was like 21, 22. So you know what I mean? You that motherfucker phone ring, you like, I'm up.
Goddamn right.
Sexual
That
aggressive
motherfucker
woman-
come over, you do the job, like, yo, bitch.
The sexual aggressive woman has a treaty with men.
The bitch used to
I'm gonna
call a
give you what
cab.
you want.
The bitch used to call a cab.
Let's
Look,
see how
she'll come
you
over.
receive it. And then when you don't,
Look,
you know,
hey fool, she'll get
Hey,
here.
yo, she hit
she'll
that
get
nigga.
here.
What you about to do?
What? Hey bro. Hey bro.
pull it out.
Hey,
Let me
hey,
see
bro. Hey
That
bro.
shit
Look.
Hey man, you can't be giving them my secret, man.
Wait
You
a
can't
minute.
give
Ain't
my
ready.
secret, bro.
Yo, so
Hey bro.
Ain't ready.
you about to do
Bro.
it?
Pull it out. Pull it out
Bro.
now. I'm about to do it right now.
The
Word?
motherfucker would call me at 2:30. Get here about 3:30. and be leaving at like 5:45, 6:30.
That's what I said. She hit you. She looked at you. So what you about to get into?
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
That's the ultimate way to get somebody about your house.
Hey, listen.
No, yeah,
If-
bro,
if-
yeah, I
that's
ain't
a
even
What
great
you about to
woman.
do?
So I'm
Hey,
talking
see,
about
you need
what
that's
you
a-
you.
that's a
So
great
what you about to do?
Then what you about to do?
Hey, bro, that shit fucked me up, bro. I wasn't right after that for a minute. She was dope too.
Was it macaroni?
Woo! I can't lie to you.
Hey, fool. If she come at you like that, bro, you
It
already
got
know it's
to be.
water,
It
bro.
got to be.
Hey, because
It
like,
got to be.
number one, they ain't doing that on
Hey,
the
bro.
regular.
Hey, bro, the
I
confidence.
So if
The
they
confidence
coming
on
at you
this
like
motherfucker.
going back to what I just got through talking about when it comes to women, like, bro, they not for that, being denied shit. So if she come at you like that, bro, she got some of that juice. You hear me?
Bro.
I
Hey,
would have
bro.
stuck that oven. I would have stuck that oven mitt in that brick oven.
Oh, we had, hey, bro.
And hope that motherfucker heated me up.
Hey, bro, we had an ongoing thing
That
for about a year and a half. About a year and a half, 2 years. But it was just weird to me, bro. Like, yo.
No, the first encounter some bullshit
Yo.
like that. Yeah, nah, yeah.
Hey, bro, she ain't care about no other bitches. She ain't care about none of that shit, bro. That bitch just went.
Nowadays,
She just used you.
you salute that
Hey,
shit.
bro.
She just
Hey,
treated you
bro.
like a piece of meat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We done
Salute
all
to her.
had I'm sure we
to her.
done all had one.
Yeah, the women know that for a fact that don't no man want no woman that's sexually, they got a sexual drive higher or high as theirs. They know that, because if a woman keep on bumping you, you might make about 2 weeks, maybe a month. After a while, you're gonna be like, look, I need some space, some shit like that. She's like, nah, nigga, let's do it.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean, you gonna rock into that motherfucker. The 5 seconds you need that she wanted, you gonna be like, look, all right, bitch, hold up, like, part of my language.
Oh yeah. Oh, hey, bro, no, the motherfucker always left satisfied. The motherfucker wouldn't leave until she was satisfied. But
There's some of them that don't get enough.
It was just the way. It was just the way.
They will call you out of work. They will come to your house. They will do everything in the world, and they want
in the situation
3 rounds a day for 4 days a week. You gonna be like, all right, look, this shit cool for now, but I already know.
Yeah, until you run out of juice. Once you run out of juice, that shit gonna be a turnoff to you.
They know that. They know that.
Right.
They know that no man want a woman that got a sex drive higher than his.
Yeah, like I said, it really, when we was in that time, it was more or less of a situation of you got tired of it or not. It ain't a situation in regards to the drive. It's like, okay, this you know what I'm saying? In that time frame, say, hey, this is new pussy.
Yeah, because when it was new,
that new
wasn't
pussy
no
ain't new pussy no more. Just keeping it a buck.
All right, we're gonna give them all the secrets.
Right. All right. Hey, yo, hey, fool, that was a great segue, man, because we done came to the end of this podcast, man. We done came to the end of this podcast.
You're a piece of shit, game.
Hey, bro, that shit was weird as fuck, bro. That shit was weird. That shit was weird, man. I felt used, bro. But look, man, Smoke Talk Podcast, man. We did it again, man. Anything anybody want to get into before we get up out of here? We got a couple minutes.
Yeah, shout out to Itty Bitty Titty Committee, man. Little Booties Matter. Smoke Talk Podcast, Bet on Black, available on all major streaming platforms, any platforms of music, Apple Music, Spotify. You can check out for the Freestyle Fridays. We're dropping them every Friday. We're gonna do it. We're gonna stay consistent, and we're gonna hit you with nothing but heat. You know.
All right. Is it time for the benediction, or anybody got us something else?
Yeah, it's time for the benediction.
Yeah. All right, man. If all hearts and minds is clear, man. shout out to my co-host here, man. This was another excellent one, man. This episode has been sponsored and empowered by Genco. We'll check y'all out next week. Peace.
This a smoke section. I keep rolling, man. Ain't no stressing. I keep going, man. I'm so